Yo, Craig G Jack here. Sorry, kind of got a little sidetracked with a little live stream. Man, the things that actually provoke me are using the word G and D together. I don't like that word at all. I just want to punch something out when I hear it. Justice and Lord. I just need to stop my urge before I end up doing that and end up hurting myself. Well, okay. I want to tell you some random fact. I'm gonna tell you some facts about me. I'm a Christian, and you use the word "goddamn" in the same sentence. Man, I hate those words. It's like there's some people like hear the word "rad" or "radical," that kind of situation. It's just to some people it urges them to provocation. That's all I'm saying. Watch it. Restraint is the key word. Like me, here's my point of view on the cross of the spectrum. You got these idiots that love to play video games, and they're cussing all over the place in front of little kids. Sorry, I gotta have to say what's on my mind at this point, and yet I still stand by it. But there's actually one thing I wanted to tell you about myself. I do play video games, but if you're not a video game player and you say it's for losers, I gotta actually tell you that is a big turnoff for me. Well, also, there's a lot of things about me that I like to keep secret, like that one comment I made. Usually that's a usually remain secret if I do think someone actually looks like a video game character. Those kind of things never escape my lips. That was the first time it actually did escape my lips. I wonder why I did say that, and I wonder why I did comment that. Huh. Now I'm getting a kind of strange division. I just don't approve. There are some things I don't approve of, and there are some things I will watch. But if it was something to do with cuss words, I'm okay with the SHIT and also hell part. Those are ones, and also I'm okay with the damn. I did cuss. I just don't like those two words together. Because when you do that, to a Christian's perspective, it's taking God's name in vain. That's all I'm saying. Like, the GD phrase. I don't like that, and I will never will. If a girl did that, I would completely turn off. And no matter who's playing a video game, it's a complete turn off if a person is uniquely situated. I know, I'm fussing and complaining. But what I want to say, what is wrong with the world today? You got a lot of people frustrated with things not going the way they want them to be. Think about it. Now, the BLM, no, not BLM, yeah, the BLM, so it's actually supported a lot of things I really don't agree with. But hey, but I say all lives matter. Doesn't matter. People are in one mindset trapped in their own fantasy world. Let's just say that. And the more they end up doing the BLM, it's actually triggering an obscure effect. Let's just say that. Now you got people killing kids that are Caucasian, those are African American, police officers that are killing whites. Now you got whites killing African American kids for no apparent reason now. So police officers are now shooting the opposite color, the perspective. And this is all due to the BLM. And I actually did some research. Also, I found out that scoliosis can actually interfere with their height, which is really interesting. Well, scoliosis can actually make you a lot more shorter than what your normal height actually is. I'm getting off subject here. So, what I'm about to say is usually really around the clock. I do play video games on my PS4. I think my PS4 user account is known as darkfreeze_. I think 2202. I don't know for sure. That might be it. My Xbox account is known as Antron87. So that would be a lot more easier to remember. So, on the fact that I was actually playing video games, I think I made a comic about a girl that actually reminds me about her on Marvel Avengers. You play as her, which is actually kind of interesting. But I never thought I would actually say that to a girl, especially a person on YouTube. So, know me, I was kind of freaking out when I did it. And I'm kind of tight and squeezed. Like, I feel like an orange lemon to a certain piece of situation. I'm just venting my process. Well, I actually found out, I had no clue I did have a clue what I was doing. I just don't know why I went out of my comfort zone to do it. And I am polite, and I'm also nice. But sometimes, my politeness and my niceness do come across flirty sometimes. I do like to hand out compliments, but if I hand out compliments that has something to do with video game, that's just me being polite and nice. I mean, that has nothing to do with flirtiness. It's just my personality coming out the big. Well, when I was actually 15 years old, I was in such the Olympics trying to swim. And I had a little incident, and my legs started to feel like jello. So there's that. And I had a little bit of a hard time. But everyone actually wants to talk about situations or anything like that on a game console or depression or anxiety, I'm always going to be here to listen in. So I'm not going to end up going all crazy and saying, I love this girl, I love that girl, I love that girl, I love that, blah, 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 blah. Then he'd be ridiculous to the point. I do love my mindset at this point. Usually I would delete the comment right about now. I usually would. But I'm going to take the consequences, good or bad. That's what I'm going to do. Good or bad. And the video game, I want to keep private. But that kind of slipped. But it's also the truth. It's rare to see people have so much resemblance to a video game character. It's very rare. But it's sure sight to see. A lot of girls don't look like a video game character, that's for sure. So that's why I said what I said. And I actually meant it. I'm not going to take it back if it's the truth. Why bother? Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself and rumbling and rambling. So, do you like girls? Don't get me wrong. I also like tomboys. Like, if a girl plays video games and she doesn't cuss, that's fine with me. I can play with her anytime. I also got work to do, so there's that. I usually do get work. When I get back home, I need to start shaving. Right now I'm at my sister's place. Don't honestly know where I'm at in this area. But my hometown is in Woodstock. Bird country, I like to call it. So, and one time, I did open the door for a lady, and she got pissed at me. She said I can open my own double D. Own damn door. After that, in turn to see, after such a false feminist movement. To me, these feminists don't really know how to be feminist. Let's be realistic. They are not raised right. When I think about feminists, I think about Bible feminists. There's a difference between those two feminist parts. So, these are what you call the modern feminists, which actually some are the, what I would actually say, double SC? Yeah, double SC. Same-sex couple. So, I don't buy in that whole definition where the Democrats actually changed the definition from the old perspective of gay to the new modern version of gay now. To me, gay had never changed. On the old side, where gay means happy, like there's that type, and now the modern version, it's all changed. The definition is not changed, and all that. So, I don't know why they changed it. Didn't make sense to me. Never will. Never does. They never had a petition to sign on it. So, yeah, they changed the definition to a modern definition, which is not really true to me. That's not. Well, let's refer to that. So, just depends on what type you're referring to. There are such things as the old-fashioned, and you also got the new modern. And the new moderns are the same-sex couples. That's all I like to do with new modern. So, the fact that remains, it's still interesting that the whole definition of gay was changed back a long time ago. But I do like video games. I like Marvel Adventures. And I also like Mortal Kombat. And I also like Grand Theft Auto. But I don't play Grand Theft Auto a whole lot. Marvel Adventures is probably my favorite video game. Oh, being a girl really takes a lot. She kicks butt. But if you want to know the truth about some guys just do it for the story. Some guys just do it because they want a different kind of scene with the girl's perspective. So let's get clear here. Well, every story has its own unique form. And after all that it remains, it's clear to see that there's a lot. But most people are making some Star Wars stories. But I also like some music. I also like to dance at home. I also like to be silly. But I also love to cook. But I also like company too. So there's that. And right now, the only thing I have company is two lazy dogs, and a cat. I'll show you the lazy dog. There's a lazy dog right there. This one over there in the bed. What if you can see that? Okay, I don't think you can see him. No, I don't think I have the whole situation up. Sorry about that. And here's the lazy cat over here. Hi. Hey, sweetie. She's interesting, huh? That's as close as I'm gonna get to a Mercedes Benz. That's her name. She's been named after a fancy, expensive car. She's a fancy rag doll. Alright? Okay. Alright, here's the dog. Hi, Yachty. Yeah, he's been named after a cat from a little Oliver company. Hi. I love dogs, I love cats. Well, you can also make a joke about that one cat named Thor. Ask him where his hammer is. Well, he does have that name. Oh, I'm messing around. It's fun. Okay, I'm just actually just trying to figure out. Yeah, I do like writing stories. I can write horror, sci-fi, romance, my own creative mind thoughts and all that. And it's just sometimes it gets kind of boring at home. And when I get back home, I need to shave. Forgot my razor at home, but I'm good at shaving. Not telling in that order. I always nick myself. Oh, ah. Well, I never cut myself when cutting on the cutting board. Boom. What happened one day? When I was trying to open the packet of dishwasher detergent, I actually cut my finger. Man. I don't even know. I think it was on this little pointer right here. Somewhere on there. Oh. A little button, that little spot. It's not it. I think it's right there. That blister is. So, I did cut my finger. That has nothing to do with food wise products. Actually, at work, I always get myself burned. That's how all my relationships go. Burn, baby, burn! Just joking around. I do like a lot of stuff. I don't like opera though. Not really my thing. But I do like Korean pop music. Man, those are fun. Alright. I also do like One Direction. I also like country, hip hop, and R&B. But I prefer the ones that have no cussing in them. Some cussing's okay, but not a whole lot. You guys have a good day and have fun. If you want to be rude, go ahead and be rude. Later. Have fun with your day. Yeah, yeah.